Alright, time to make some fucking dumplings. Step 1. Get a big ass pot, fill it with water, put it on the stove, turn that bitch on high. So while we're waiting for that, we're gonna mix up the dumplings. We're gonna need eggs, some fucking water, about a cup of it, and here's the cup of water. And we're gonna need flour. 3 cups of that. Which means I probably should not have filled that cup up with water. Alrighty then. Just take water into pan or thing. You know what? Next time we move this shindig over to the refrigerator. I'll be with you in a second. Okay, back to your normal spot up on the fucking refrigerator. We got the water boiling. Got a cup of water in the pot. 4 eggs. And some flour. And of course, salt to taste. So we got egg number 1. Alright. Where the fuck did I put it? Just a little pet peeve of mine. I don't like breaking the eggs directly into what I'm working on. I always break them into a separate bowl. This way, if I fuck it up and eggshells go everywhere, it's easier to dig it out of this than to dig it out of that. Secret to cracking eggs is to pull them apart. Once you make the crack, just start pulling it into 2 separate directions and it pops right open. If you try to make the crack go all the way through or smash it as hard as you can, you're gonna get eggshells fucking everywhere. Because there's this little membrane inside the egg that you gotta rip. See? Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you're trying to rip when you fucking crack an egg. And of course I got the shell in, so. There we go. Let's beat the shit out of those eggs with the water. Alright. Got that. Where the fuck is it? Salt. Fuck it. I have an egg beater and I have never used it to beat eggs. There we go. Oh yeah. I bet your mamas thought that you were gonna be pretty little chickens. This isn't really one of those fully blended kind of things. This is one of those close enough is good enough kind of things. Just kind of want to break up all the yolks. All those little chunks that you see behind are just little embryos saying hi. Cool. So we got the flour. Right over there. We got a wet cup, but that'll change as soon as I start putting flour on it. So how do I do this without spilling? Aha! My secret weapon, the sink. Just do shit over the sink. That's 1 cup, maybe. Let me see. Yeah, 1 cup. Dump that shit in there. Grab some kind of fucking spatula. Here we go. A little wooden spoon. Start making the dough. And you're gonna want to add about 1 cup at a time because this shit is gonna get hard to stir real fucking quick. Okay, this isn't doing anything remotely useful. So let's go back to the fork. Fucker. Here we go. Now what we're making is Hungarian pasta. It's called Nokedli. And it's kind of like dumplings, but it's really, really good. It's a really cool way of making it too. Now why is none of this flour even getting eggs on it? Ah, fuck you. This way. No! Okay, that's gone. Cup number 2. We'll see if we even need a cup number 3. bitch. This is fucking impossible. Come on. Right about here is your last chance to add more salt if you want. And I like salty shit, so I think I want... Oh yeah, stir it, you big whore. There we go, get all the shit in from the sides. Alright, where the fuck did I put my salt? Here we go. Here we are. And we're going to try to develop this into a dough, but a really tacky and wet dough. And the hard part about doing this is that it's really easy to overdo it with the flour. So that's why I said it's probably going to be less than 2.5 cups. We're going to add a little more. It's about 1/4 cup. And this depends on the size of your eggs of how much you want to use. There we are. Come on, you fucker. Oh. Alrighty. That hurts. My arm hurts. It's a pretty good workout though. It's still a little too tacky. Another 1/4 cup. If you overshoot it, you're gonna need to add more water. If you add too much water and not enough bag, then that's gonna be a problem. It's a lot easier to work flour into water than water into flour. Alright, let's see how this works. Alright, we're getting there. There we go. I'm rotating the bowl so I can keep scraping the sides in. And we'll do a little more, because of course we are. Let's see how that works out. It's too fucking hot in here. I'm boiling water. Just got done making a stew. Yeah, right there. You see how it's starts to leave those well, starts getting really stringy. That's what we're looking for. And it stops being just liquid. It starts turning more into a dough. It's right about where we want it. So this is about done. Now I gotta wait until that fucking water boils. And while we do that, I'll go over what else we need for this. There you go. Gonna need... Uh-oh. Something to scoop out noodles with. This is a thin little fucking thing. The coriander won't work because we're going to make this in batches. And if you use a coriander, you're going to have to dump out the boiling water and reboil the water every freaking time. So, I stole a couple of things from my grandma's house. And here's what it is. This is a large-sided cheese grater. We're going to turn it upside down, and this is kind of like a little spatula. What we're going to do is we're going to put the dough in there, and we're just going to scrape it through. It's going to give us little awesome things, hopefully, noodles. But we'll see how this works out when the water boils. See you guys there. Water's at a rolling boil. Add the secret ingredient, salt. And let's see if this thing will actually work. If you don't have one of these things, there's actually a really cool way you can do this, but it takes a little work. You take a spoon. Oh, God damn it. Give it up, you old fucker. Alright, so take a little spoon like this, you warm it up in the water, and you burn the shit out of your hand. Then you're going to take a little bit of it off the side like this, a little spoonful. You're going to dip it into the water, and it comes right off the spoon. And what this is going to do is give you a little fucking noodle as soon as it flows to the top. It's the other cool part. You can always tell when it's done because it should, maybe, float to the top. Well, when it comes up, it comes up. There it is. This little fucker. gets stuck in olive oil. Now, this is how big that little spoon piece gets. Alright? It doubles in size. It has all these little fucking nooks and crannies in it. It's like an English muffin from Jesus. And it's those nooks and crannies that we're going for. I'm going to need more salt in the water because I didn't put enough in the dough. There we go. Just a touch. So we got this. I'm going to put that on there. And like I said, this is the first time I've ever used this machine, so let's see how it fucking works. I think I'm going to put the dough on it separately so it doesn't start cooking on the bottom. I'm going to need a bigger spoon. Where the fuck did I put my bigger spoons? Fuck it. A little dollop of daisy. Put that bitch on there. Start scraping it through. Oh yeah, that's getting warm. 3rd degree burn. And that goes a fuck ton faster. Now here's the cool part. You don't have to worry about getting every last piece. You really don't, because you're just going to grab more. Now the benefit of using one of these little scrapers is you get a nice even size noodle, and it's really small as opposed to the big one. Traditionally speaking, the older women would take great pride in how small they could get their little noodles and how uniform, but that was before the little scrapey tools became a thing and somebody figured out how to fucking cheat. Because we're Hungarians. Hungarians know how to fucking cheat. Alright, so here we go. Just all that shit in. Now, they can stay in the water cooked for quite a long time without worrying about fucking them up too much, but there is an upper limit to that. Alright, come on. Get all that in there. Yeah, take it. Oh, fuck yes. Now, my mother doesn't know I stole this yet. She will when she sees the video. So she kind of had her heart set on it. And I am nothing if not an asshole. Vengeance is mine. Get in there. Alright, so pretty much just did a fuck ton of them all at once. Next step is to always it's behind the fucking camera. Why wouldn't it be? Coriander, bowl. Put that fucker in a bowl. We're gonna scoop it out. Just like that. Holy shit, this is so much faster than the normal way I make it. Normally I'm over here fucking around with the spoon like a jackass. And something that size takes me about 30 minutes to go through, involving minor burns. Again, you don't have to make sure to get every one of them out, just most of them. Because perfection is a sign of the devil. Here we go. There we are. You know what else is a sign of the devil? Butt sex. Alright, so let's scoop out some more. Take this fork. Ta-da! So we're going to have one big noodle in there. This is really fucking quick. I'm actually wondering what the hell's going on. Nothing ever works out this well. It's the Bundy rule. Whenever good things start happening to you, you're fucked. It's just God's way of getting you to loosen up before it's time to bite the pillow. Here we go. And get the scraper. Now you can buy these noodle makers online that have fucking handles and wheels and shit. Don't do that. Just get the simple thing. Just a metal grate with holes in it. Holes can be anywhere from a quarter of an inch to half an inch. and then a flat piece of metal. You don't even need an actual tool for it. You could probably use one of the wooden spoons, but dough really likes sticking to wood. So once you're done with it, you really want to clean fast. Here we go, get that, and that, and we're fucking done. So you make fucking Hungarian dumplings. And that's how you forget to put the cover on the flour and get the fucking flour everywhere. God damn it. There we go. Alright, so that's going. Now I'm going to serve this with some delicious stew, which should be the video that appears before this one in the rotation. Okay, this is getting hard to see and there's no more reason to boil the water, so I'm just going to cut the power and hopefully it'll stop boiling by itself and I can get every last little piece out. Oh my god, this looks so fucking good. Now the texture of these is pretty firm. Really firm actually. It's little dumplings, but almost chewy. Not bad chewy, but like enough so it gives you a satisfying bite. So we got this done. We're gonna dump out the water, and I'm gonna dump the water into the bowl that I mixed it all up with. And hopefully that'll flash cook everything. So while I was doing that, put that bitch back on the heat. And the step I'm about to do, you don't need to do. This is just a gee whiz kind of thing that I like doing. Where the fuck did I put my butter? Here we go. I like to crisp them up a bit. And you can use these for all sorts of freaking dishes. Another thing is, once it's done, like what I'm about to do with butter, you take a slice of bacon, you throw it in there, and you stir them up with bacon. And it is just incredibly delicious, because it gets that bacon flavor all in those little nooks and crannies that we took a peek in. There we go, there's the butter. Turn the heat up, grab some kind of spoon. I have 100 of these things. Get the butter around. Dump this shit right back in. See how this comes out. There we go. Start stirring. And that's how you make buttered Hungarian dumpling noodles. Fuck you, healthy eating. When it comes to butter, Paula Dina's my bitch. Alright, so got the dumplings. Gonna warm up the stew a bit, which I made at an earlier time. Here we go. Stir that shit up. Now I'm actually trying to get it to burn a little bit. Get that little browning happening on all of these little guys. But looks like it's not going to happen because I used too thin of a pan. Let's crank the heat all the way up to high. There's no way that's a bad plan. Alright, so dumplings burning. You know what? Fuck it. I'm done with this idea. Time to serve. Pick that up. Clean off the fucking dumpling spoon, because that's the only one I have. And where the fuck did my sponge go? You know what? This will take me a minute to fucking clean up, so I'll get you guys when it's ready. Cool. So I got the stew reheated. Got a plate of dumplings. I'm gonna put the stew right on the side of it. Oh Jesus Christ, this plate is fucking hot. Oh my god. 1 minute. Technical difficulties. Ah, oh, fuck my life. Alright, so put the stew on the side. And that is dinner. Bon appetit. Get a little bit of that sauce in there. Just like that. The stew can be served with sour cream mixed in. It's actually really good like that, but I don't have sour cream, and I quite frankly don't care enough about this project to actually go out of my way and buy some. So for now, that's going to be my dinner. And enjoy.